So it's time to start. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another live stream. And those who follow me for quite a while know that last year, for example, we did the live streams on weekly basis, and from the beginning of this year, because the markets were quite strange and quite stubborn, I would say, I decided to take a pause from live streams, and moreover, I recorded a lot of educational videos for my YouTube channel, so I decided to share a lot of videos instead. And now I see a lot of requests to resume streaming. I received dozens of messages from the members asking to resume the live streams. So I'm happy to return. Yes, happy to resume streaming, and I promise that from now on we will have the live streams on weekly basis. So, and by the way, thank you as always for supporting my work, and I truly appreciate that so many people truly enjoyed the live streams and asked to resume. As always, remember that during this live streams we have a live chat, and in a live chat you can ask me questions, you can participate, you can ask me to analyze any chart you want. If something is not clear in my analysis, please feel free to ask, and just show me your presence, say hello in the live chat, and show me that you are watching the live stream, show me your presence, and just let me know if everything is working, if you see the chart, hear my voice, and if you're ready for the live stream. And for those who are here the first time during this live sessions, I teach you how to trade Forex, how to trade gold, how to analyze different financial instruments applying the so-called multiple time frame analysis. During this live streams, I share my trading setups. Sometimes we discuss the live signals. Sometimes I share the trading plans with stop loss, with take profit, and I share a lot of different tips and insights that will help you to accurately and efficiently trade different financial markets. Hello Hassam, hello David, hello Vanya, hello Julius, hello Paul. Nice to see Paul. Hey bro, Paul is one of the members who asked a lot to resume the live sessions. Hello Stefan, Leonard here, movies unboxed. Thanks GR Motion, Okobo. Nice to see all traders. So what I wanted to start our today's live stream, I wanted to analyze with you US 30 index, Dow Jones, and share with you the plan how to buy the market with the confirmation. When I took a pause from live streams, people asked a lot to share a strategy for indexes trading. As you saw, the major indexes are rallying: S&P 500, US 100, US 30, Nikkei. All the indexes are rallying, and many of you asked me to share the strategy how to buy the indexes on dips, and I decided to share the way to trade indexes on a live session. Yes, so that will be the first instrument that we will analyze. So, as always, when you execute the multiple time frame analysis, when you trade with multiple time frames, you strictly start with the higher time frame. Your task is to start your analysis from a daily time frame. On a daily time frame, your task is to identify the current market trend. Your task is to identify where the market is going, and then once you identify the direction of the market, you should identify the points from where you can trade this market, from where you can catch trend following setups, and from where the market may initiate the reversal. So analyzing Dow Jones on a daily time frame, obviously the trend is bullish. Obviously we are bullish, and since October of last year we see a phenomenal growth. And what happened with the market recently? We have set a new historical high. We got a strong bullish rally here, and we almost reached 40,000 level. Then if we analyze the recent price action, what we can spot is that we had a strong horizontal resistance here. You can see that here we got a historical structure that was respected 3 times by the market. From that structure cluster 3 times in a row, the market dropped. Then, however, we saw a strong bullish movement, and with this high momentum bullish candle, the market successfully violated that structure. The market closed above that, confirming the strength of the buyers and confirming that the trend remains bullish and that bulls are very strong. Of course, after the violation, that resistance turned into support, and that support may provide us the safe place to buy the market from. That area can be a potentially nice area from where the next trend following movement may initiate. And by the way, when you are looking for the trend following opportunities, it is crucially important for you to identify at least 2 supports. Yes, if the trend is bullish. Here is our first support from where the bullish trend may initiate, but we have more supports here. We have the support here, the vertical one, this trend line, the trend line that was respected 3 times in a row in the past, 3 times from that trend line, bullish waves initiated. So that is our next support and focus. And also, of course, we have a very strong support cluster here. We have a very strong support cluster here. So we have a lot of supports. And the thing is, traders, that we never know which support will be respected. We never know from which support the next trend following movement will initiate. And for that reason, we do not treat the structures blindly. When we identify the key levels, when we identify the potentially important structures, our next task will be to analyze the reaction of the price to these structures. We should analyze intraday timeframes, and there we should see the signs of strength of the buyers, the confirmation, the bullish confirmation, the presence of big players. That is crucially important for us to increase the accuracy of the trading setup that we are planning to treat. So after we analyze the daily time frame, after we identified that the trend is bullish, after we spotted a test of a potentially strong support, we will analyze 4-hour time frame. Opening a 4-hour time frame, your task will be to analyze candlesticks and price action. Your task will be to look for bullish clues and bullish confirmations. What do we see on a 4-hour time frame? Here we may spot a lot of very important clues, traders. From the candlestick analysis perspective, we can spot that we had a strong bearish rally right here. We see that the index was falling sharply. However, once we started to approach our horizontal support, you can see that the market definitely started to slow down. Yes, we formed doji candle here. We formed multiple very weak candles right here, and that definitely signified the exhaustion of the sellers. One more important thing to note here is the formation of a so-called rejection candle. With that candle here, the market attempted to go lower. However, once that level here was reached, the market encountered a strong bullish pressure, and you can see that the candle closed here much higher than the low of the candle. That is a very important bullish clue. And by the way, yeah, I forgot to put a watermark. Yeah, Paul, thank you. Thank you for reminding me about this one. Yes, so we have the watermark. Then I always forget to place the watermark, because when I analyze the charts in the morning, in the evening, during the day, I always remove the watermarks because they really distract. And of course, for the live streams, they are important because you can see exactly what instrument and what time frame I analyze. So please, so thank you, Paul, for letting me know that I forgot to add the watermark. So after we analyzed candlesticks, the next thing will be to analyze price action, because price action will give us a final confirmation to buy. Price action will give us a final signal to open a long position. From the price action perspective, again, we saw a strong bearish impulse. The market was falling sharply. And then over here, we started to consolidate within this horizontal range. And important thing is that the lower boundary of the range matches perfectly with the horizontal structure that we spotted on a daily. So that intraday support of the range is crucially important for us. The resistance of the range is the intraday structure from where sellers are currently selling. That is the structure from where we see bearish reactions. That is the structure from where sellers are placing their orders at the moment. So our bullish confirmation here, of course, will be a bullish breakout of the resistance of that range. It will signify the strength of the buyers. It will signify the willingness of buyers to violate the structures. That will be a very important confirmation for us. And here, one important note is that we consider the breakouts to be valid only during the New York session. So currently the US market is still closed. So your task is to wait for the US market opening, and after the US market opening, you should wait for violation of the resistance of the range with the 4-hour candle close above that. That will be your bullish signal. After you spotted a breakout, that is more than enough for you to confirm the strength of the buyers and to buy the index. And after the breakout, there's always two options to open a trading position. First option is to buy aggressively just after the breakout. The second option is to open a trading position on a retest. So I always open the trade on a retest. So after the violation of the resistance of the range, set your buy limit order on a retest of a broken resistance of the range. That will give you a perfect entry. Stop loss will lie below the support of the range, and your target for the trade will be based on the current high. You can see that here is our resistance cluster based on the current high, so your take profit will be just a little bit below that. That is a very simple and straightforward plan to follow, and with that strategy you will be able to easily catch the trend following movements on indexes or on any forex pair or on gold. The main task is to properly identify the market trend, properly identify the key levels, and then be patient and wait for a valid and strong confirmation. Let me introduce if everything is clear. Also, by the way, remember that once you spot the range, there is no guarantee that the price will violate the that the price will move in a desired direction after the formation of the range. Remember that, for example, here the price may easily drop and violate the support of the range. In such a situation, the entire trading setup will become invalid, and for you it will be a signal to look for a new trading setup. Now let me know, traders, what do you want me to analyze for you? Let me know what instruments are you currently trading? What forex pairs are you currently focused on? Please let me know what to check for you. And use fast to analyze WTI crude oil. Let's check it and analyze what is the current situation on WTI. I see that on a daily time frame, WTI crude oil is definitely bullish and trading in a bullish trend. What happened recently with WTI crude oil is that on a daily time frame, we have successfully violated the resistance of the resistance of that, I would say, a huge inverted head and shoulders pattern that we spotted earlier with my students. From the price action perspective, you can see that we had a huge inverted head and shoulders pattern formation. And we had a confirmed violation of its neckline. Yes, you can see that with this bullish movement, we successfully closed above that resistance, and of course, after the breakout, it turned into support, from where so far we saw a nice bullish movement. After the breakout, the price bounced and the market successfully reached the next strong resistance, this one. And that strong resistance for now looks respected. So depending on the reaction of the price to these structures, we have two potential global scenarios. So we will expect a further bullish continuation on WTI crude oil if the price violates that resistance cluster. If a daily candle violates that resistance cluster, we will expect a further bullish continuation to the next strong structure. This one, that will be the next goal for the buyers then. Alternatively, a bearish violation of that support will push the prices lower and give you a strong bearish signal. Now, from a current perspective, of course, our bias on WTI crude oil is bullish, and we can see that since December of last year, we are definitely trading in a bullish trend here. So probabilities will be higher that the market will keep growing. However, if we zoom in the chart and analyze the recent price action, we can definitely see the signs of weakness of the buyers. You can see that here we already formed a double top formation, double top with the lower high, a perfect indicator of the weakness of the buyers. Briefly analyzing the intraday time frames, what we can spot is that here on a 4-hour time frame, after the test of that blue support, we formed a double bottom formation right here, this one. And that double bottom formation gave a very nice bullish confirmation that pushed the prices to that horizontal resistance. Now we are approaching that support one more time. And I do believe that that blue support for now will hold. And my recommendation to you is to let the price test that intraday support. You have a very strong intraday support here. And that intraday support can give you a very nice and safe point to catch a pullback. That support can be a very nice point for buying the market. So pay close attention, yes, to that intraday support, right, this one, and we will look for a bullish confirmation from that structure. As always, once I see a valid confirmation, once I see a valid signal, I will share the update on my free Telegram channel, so make sure that you subscribe. Now, I also wanted to share with you the analysis for euro-dollar pair, and I also see that Movies and Box has to analyze euro-dollar. So let's briefly check this one, because I guess the price action here clearly indicates that soon the market is going to return again to a bearish trend. The thing is that after euro dollar reached that high at the end of the last year, we started to trade in a bearish trend. You can see that the market started to set lower lows and lower highs, and according to our classic price action rules, here we got a clear bearish trend. Then once that low was reached, the market finally started a correctional movement. Yes, we meowed, we retraced, and we started to trade in a minor bullish trend. Yeah, but after we initiated a correctional movement, from a price action perspective, we got many signs of weakness here. Our first sign of weakness here was the formation of that double top formation. Yes, you can see that forming that double top pattern, the price violated its neckline, and the breakout of its neckline was a strong bearish signal that pushed the prices lower. After the formation of that double top, the price dropped lower, and here we formed a cup and handle formation. Do you see this cup and handle? So we dropped, we retraced, we set a lower high again, and we got, yes, the cup and handle. Here is the cup, and here is the handle. And the price violated its neckline, and we see a strong bearish reaction to a broken neckline, and we definitely see a strong rejection here. That rejection indicates the strength of the sellers. From the technical perspective, the last resort for the buyers here in euro dollar is that horizontal support. Yes, that is the only strong support that we have here in euro dollar. And I strongly believe, traders, that a bearish violation of that support will be a very strong bearish signal that will push the prices at least to a current low, with the potential continuation to lower structures, yes, to that wide demand area. So from a daily time frame perspective, I am very bearish, and if you are looking for a strong swing trading confirmation, a bearish breakout of that daily horizontal support will give you a very strong signal. Now, if we return back to our cup and handle formation, we can see that just recently the price tested its broken neckline. So let's analyze how the price reacted to that, and let's look for some clues. On the 4-hour time frame, after the test of the broken neckline of a cup and handle formation, we saw a strong rejection here, and then the price formed a classic bearish imbalance. The bearish engulfing candle that engulfed multiple bullish candle, that was a strong indicator of the presence of big players right here, and this bearish candle clearly indicated the willingness of sellers to push the prices lower. If we then check an hourly time frame, on an hourly time frame we can spot even more clues. On an hourly time frame we can spot that, look, here in an hourly time frame we got a very nice minor bullish trend. Yes, you can see that from a price action perspective we were setting new higher highs, higher lows, and with this bearish movement we got a confirmed trend violation. We got the initiation of a bearish trend, so I do believe that from the intraday perspective, euro dollar pair is also bearish, and I strongly believe that the pair may keep falling to that horizontal support. Yes, from a price action perspective, euro dollar looks very bearish to me, so most likely we will keep falling at least to, I guess, 10806 level. That is going to be the goal for the sellers. Let me know, by the way, traders, if you agree with my bearish outlook. Jack says, hello Vasily, why you don't trade live on YouTube? Jack, I just took a pause. Last year I I don't remember. It was around 100 live streams that I did last year. So I just decided to take a pause and record a lot of educational videos. So now we start a new streaming season, and as I promised, we will have the scheduled live sessions again. Then, what will be the next one? Let's briefly check Aussie yen. Paul has to analyze Aussie yen. And gold traders, if you are here, please give me yes, and I will check. Gold for you. So Aussie yen pair. Let's analyze the price action on Aussie yen and discuss the current situation. So Aussie yen pair, very bullish trend, very bullish pair, and recently we set a new higher close. One peculiar thing to note on Aussie yen is that we got a very strong resistance right here that turned into support after the breakout. However, the price neglected that structure, and you can see that with this bearish movement, the market simply neglected that zone and went lower. What we see from a current perspective is our closest strong support on Aussie yen is right here. Yes, that I would say that structure cluster. That is our closest support. If I remember correctly, we also have a trend line on the pair, probably, yeah, something like that. So we have a contracting demand zone here on Aussie yen. And that will be the closest area from where I would consider a trend following opportunity. So my recommendation for you is to let the pair keep correcting. My recommendation to you is to let the market drop lower and wait for a test of that blue area. That will be the closest safe area to look for buying. So for now, I guess Aussie yen may keep correcting. What supports my assumption is the fact that here in a 4-hour time frame, we have formed a bearish flag pattern. You can see that after a formation of a strong bearish impulse, we formed a bearish flag, and you can see that the market successfully violated the support of the flag, giving us a strong intraday confirmation. So I do believe that for now, Aussie yen can be bearish. Now, I see a question about Aussie dollar here, and let's check gold. Let's check gold now. And Yusuf says, "Hey Vasily, wanted to ask, one the WTI, Black Bull WTI, and 4-hour look different. Traders, remember that the charts can be different depending on the quote provider that you use, and it can happen with gold, euro dollar, or any other trading instrument. And with my students, we quite often discuss that different brokers occasionally display completely different patterns, and it happens on an hourly, 4-hour, sometimes even on a daily. So that is why consistency is so important in trading. If you trade with a broker, you should strictly trade the quotes of your broker, only your broker. That is a very strict rule to follow. Now, let's check gold and let's analyze gold. On gold, I have a lot of things to discuss, and as always on gold, first let's start with the daily time frame. One important thing to note is that earlier we have violated our previous all-time high. We violated that, and after the violation, the level of the previous all-time high turned into a very strong support. It turned into a very important demand cluster that the market respected many times, and from where we saw very strong bullish reactions. So far, that structure holds. So far, we see the willingness of buyers to buy from that structure. Why that structure here is so important? Because each and every day I receive a lot of messages on TradingView and on Telegram asking when to sell this overbought market. And the thing is, cheaters, that while the price respects that support, it is extremely risky to sell. Your task, if you want to sell safely, will be to strictly wait for a breakout of that structure. Only when we violate that structure and close below that on a daily, only then we can anticipate a correctional movement on gold to the closest key horizontal structure. So far, our closest strong structure on gold is over here. So in case of a violation of that key structure, we will anticipate a bearish movement at least to 2090 level. So that will be the plan for those who want to short. Then zooming in the chart, we can easily conclude that after the violation of the all-time high, definitely the market started to slow down. And you can see that for the last 2 weeks, the market is barely moving and we are trading within the range. We got some manipulation here though with the formation of this white candle with a very long wick, but I guess traders, you would agree with me that that entire movement right here was the manipulation, and that was the attempt of the big players to simply grab the liquidity of the buyers. Yeah, so from a current perspective, we are watching how the market trades above that key horizontal support. And for you, current consolidation, current weakness can provide multiple peculiar intraday trading opportunities. If we analyze 4-hour time frame and check what is going on here on a 4-hour, we can spot very peculiar pattern. We can see here a strong bearish impulse. We saw a strong bearish movement right here. And then once the price reached that intraday support, the market started a correctional movement. The market started to correct in a minor bullish trend. And if you are a day trader and if you want to learn day trading, 4-hour time frame analysis will be very important for you, because in a 4-hour time frame you can identify important intraday structures from where you can catch potentially profitable intraday trades. When you analyze the 4-hour, when you're looking for strong 4-hour structures, simply analyze the recent price action and look for the trend lines and horizontal structures that were respected by the market recently. If we pay close attention to this recent price action here, we can identify this strong trend line. That trend line here was already respected multiple times, and we see very nice and strong reactions of the price to that trend line. Moreover, if we take one more trend line, we can even see that at the moment gold is trading within this rising parallel channel. We can also call that channel a bearish flag pattern. So that flag can give you both local intraday buying and selling opportunities. And everything depends here on the reaction of the price to the support of the flag. As we discussed, traders, for now the support of the flag is a strong vertical support. It is the support from where buyers are buying. So you can look for confirmation to buy gold locally, expecting a bullish movement from that trend line. What do you need to confirm the strength of the buyers? What do you need to confirm that one more bullish movement is going to initiate from that trend line? Analyze an hourly time frame and look for a pattern there. I see a very nice pattern here on an hourly time frame. On an hourly time frame, I see here the range. You can see that on an hourly time frame, the market is currently consolidating and we are trading within that horizontal range. I constantly repeat that these ranges are very important, and within these ranges, the trading volumes are accumulating and big players are placing their orders within these ranges. For that reason, the breakout of the boundary of the range gives a very accurate signal because it shows the exact decision of big players, either to buy or to sell the market with huge volumes. So your bullish signal here on gold, your bullish confirmation will obviously be a bullish violation of the resistance of the range. If an hourly candle closes above, you can expect a local intraday bullish movement, yes, and a potential retest of a current high here, yes. And if you buy such a situation, you can just set your stop loss below the trend line. It will be more than enough for you to set a safe stop loss. Such a range can also provide a nice confirmation for intraday sellers, for those who are looking for a bearish confirmation on intraday timeframes. Bearish breakout of the support of the range will confirm the breakout of that trend line, right? And it will also indicate the strength of the sellers and their willingness to violate that intraday support, the support of the range. I hope you follow. So the hourly candle close below the support of the range will give you a strong bearish confirmation. So what I like about trading is that we don't really care where the market is going. With the solid trading plan, with the strict analysis, with the consistency, we can trade the market depending on the side of the breakout. Here we have a plan to sell. Here we have a plan to buy. And if you are a swing trader, again, we have a very nice and solid plan to wait for a test of that daily support and then wait for confirmation. Let me know, traders, if you follow. Let me know what are your expectations, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Yes, as always, I will be happy to help. If you are new to price action trading, if you are new to technical analysis, of course my analysis can sound a little complicated, but studying the basic patterns, studying the support and resistance, studying the basic principles of technical analysis, you will easily grasp the techniques that I teach. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Now we're gonna check Aussie dollar pair. The next instrument that we will discuss will be Aussie dollar. Earlier on Aussie dollar pair, we managed to catch a very nice long trade, and we spotted a very nice bullish confirmation. And by the way, in my video that I shared on Saturday, I explained a complete bullish signal for Aussie dollar pair. You can watch it and check how exactly I predicted a bullish movement on Aussie dollar. What we see on Aussie dollar here at the moment is that we started to trade in a bearish trend at the end of December of last year. Yes, once that high was reached, we saw a strong bearish wave and we started to trade in a bearish trend. Then once that low here was reached, the market started a correctional movement. We started to correct and the market started to trade within the flag pattern. Yes, here is a expanding wedge pattern or the flag pattern where the price is currently stuck. What is important to note is that trading within the flag Recently, the price set a lower high within the flag. That is already an important warning sign. Yes, the formation of a lower high on a daily time frame might indicate that soon Aussie dollar pair may return to a bearish trend. And I guess you already know what will be your bearish confirmation here. Of course, the breakout of the support of the flag. And here I would even suggest an extra confirmation. So far, we can also see that here we have a strong horizontal support. Horizontal support that the price already respected 2 times. So the support of the flag and that horizontal support will compose here the expanding demand zone. And I do believe that the violation of them two, bearish violation of these two structures, will give you a strong bearish signal that will push the prices at least to that horizontal support. So if you are a swing trader, if you are looking for a swing short trade on Aussie dollar pair, the violation of these two supports, the vertical trend line and the horizontal support, will give you a strong signal. However, as always with the financial markets, everything may change and the market may easily respect that expanding demand zone. For those who are planning to buy, watch carefully for our time frame. On the 4-hour time frame here, we have quite an important horizontal resistance here that, by the way, matches with the horizontal resistance here as well. Yes, we have quite a wide resistance cluster right here, the intraday resistance cluster, and bullish breakout of that resistance cluster will give a strong bullish signal that will push the prices at least to that high. Yes, again, you can see that our main confirmation always is the breakout. Breakout always gives a very accurate signal. That is why it is so important for you to correctly identify the valid structures, because identifying the valid structures, the breakout of such a structure will give you a very strong signal. Now, Paul says, hello Vasily, yesterday I caught a nice bullish rally on dollar yen. I saw a symmetrical triangle. Well done, man. Well done. Let me, traders, if you are interested in dollar yen analysis, I can share with you the update. Even dollar yen, by the way, is in my list. So let me know. Give me yes in the live chat if you want me to check this one. Now, Ajibala says Bitcoin. Let's check Bitcoin together and discuss it. So what is currently happening with Bitcoin is that after the price set a new all-time high, we got a correctional movement from the all-time high. Yes, we almost reached 74,000 level. And by the way, funny thing is that changing the quote provider so on Bitcoin with some 74,000 level was reached. So that is funny that the different brokers have different all-time highs. Anyway, once that high was reached, correctional movement started and the price dropped to this key horizontal support that was nicely respected, and from where the price bounced. After the test of that support, we can see that here the price formed a double bottom formation with the higher low, and then we violated the its neckline. By the way, those who treat smart money concepts here, we can spot a very nice example of a change of character. You can see that here we started to treat in the minor bearish trend, and here was our last lower high. Yes, here was the level of our last lower high. And bullish violation of that level was the confirmed change of character, a very important bullish confirmation in smart money concepts. So from such a perspective, Bitcoin looks bullish to me, and I do believe that probabilities will be high that the market will manage to retest the current high. I think that chances will be high that the price will reach that horizontal resistance soon. Main focus for now is the broken structure here. We have a very significant demand cluster here, so I recommend waiting for the test of that demand cluster, and from here look for an intraday confirmation to buy. And again, I will pay close attention to that structure, and once I spot a valid signal, definitely I will share with you the update. Now, question about cocoa. I read the news that this is crazy. Yeah, that it is going higher and higher and higher. Yeah, man, when we see the chart like that, it is very hard to execute the analysis, because it is very hard to see what exactly to analyze here. Now cocoa is moving faster than any shitcoin. Yes, the growth, the rally here is exceptional, and I didn't really study the causes of that, and I don't really know what is the exact reason why it is happening. But the fact is that this rally here is unstoppable, and of course, from a technical perspective, we have nothing to do here. The last nice bullish confirmation that we can spot on a daily time frame was this bullish triangle. We have a very nice ascending triangle formation. We got a violation of its neckline retest and a bullish continuation. That was the last price action pattern that we can identify here. So for now, I see nothing, and my recommendation to you is not to treat such an overheated market. And of course, fundamentals are pushing it higher, and there are definitely some solid reasons why this movement here happens. I just say that I don't know the exact reasons. Probably it is something about the geopolitics, right? But I'm not sure what exactly may cause that. If you know, by the way, share your thoughts in a live chat. Yes, I guess for all the members it will be very interesting to know what causes such a strong bullish movement. Now, Gupta says, I'm checking on demand and supply zone and how can do better with high time frames. Please advise. Gupta, I have a playlist on my YouTube channel that is called Structure Analysis, and there I recorded a lot of lessons for the identification of supply and demand zones. Please check. There are a lot of lessons, and you will truly enjoy. Meti says, "Hey Vasily, how long are the signals that you send on Telegram? For example, 1 day, 2 weeks." I am always mixing the day trading and swing trading, and on my free Telegram channel, I'm trying to provide the signals for swing traders and day traders, because as I know, I have kind of the equal distribution of swing traders and day traders in my group. That is why I'm trying to teach both swing trading and day trading. Due to dry season and the wars in distribution, very interesting, very interesting. And I guess there are some geopolitical issues as well. Should I pay attention to dollar index? Of course. By the way, dollar index is in my list for today, and I wanted to share with you some analysis about dollar index, and we will also analyze the multiple time frames on dollar index. So dollar index is very important. Yes, and the analysis of dollar index quite often may provide some insights about some other dollar related instruments. So what we can spot on dollar index is that we got a strong bullish rally right here. We were trading in a bullish trend, then we started to trade in a bearish trend, and then again bullish movement initiated. We reached that high, and after that high was reached, the market started the correctional movement. Here, if we pay close attention to the price action, we can spot multiple very important bullish confirmations on a daily time frame. The first important bullish confirmation that we can recognize here is the violation of that major trend line. You can see that we have a very solid falling trend line. The trend line that was respected by the market three times in a row, the market dropped from that trend line. And of course, its bullish violation, the daily candle close above that trend line, is a very important event for us. Then what we can also note is that here we have a violation of that horizontal resistance. You can see that here we got a strong daily resistance that was respected two times by the market. That resistance was broken as well. So we have a double violation here, a violation of a trend line and a violation of a horizontal structure. It is more than enough for us to predict that with a very high probability dollar index will keep growing and that we can anticipate a bullish movement to the next strong resistance. Our next strong resistance will be that structure cluster. That will be the next structure that will be the goal for the buyers. Now I also wanted to share some insights about intraday analysis here. For now, what we can identify on a 4-hour time frame is that on a 4-hour time frame, we are currently stuck within the range. Let me change the color so you could better recognize the range that I am talking about. That is our current range, where the price is consolidating. And that range can be applied as your intraday confirmation. If you trade the index, on intraday timeframes, my recommendation to you is to wait for a bullish violation of the resistance of the range. Its bullish violation will give you a strong intraday signal that will confirm the strength of the buyers, and that will certainly push the prices all the way up to that daily horizontal resistance. Yes, so watch carefully that range. If we check an hourly time frame, on an hourly time frame, we can spot how the price was reacting to the broken trend line. Here we have the exact moment when the market was testing that broken trend line. And if we analyze the price action on an hourly, here we can easily spot a very nice bullish confirmation that the index provided. You can see that we got a falling wedge pattern, and after the test of the broken trend line, we were rejected strongly and we formed a strong bullish imbalance that violated the resistance of the wedge, giving a strong intraday confirmation. That is why it is so important to always analyze the intraday time frames, analyze the reaction to these structures, because it can indicate the exact moment when you should open a trading position. Now, what will be the next one? Dollar yen. David, we already checked Bitcoin. If you missed, please check the recording. And those who just joined, we also checked gold. I shared a very detailed analysis, so you can check. Now let's check dollar yen. Dollar yen pair is very, very interesting, because at the moment the pair is stuck on a very important resistance, right? I guess you saw, traders, that dollar yen pair is currently approaching a very important resistance cluster. This one, it is a very solid and important structure, and I guess all the market participants are paying close attention to that resistance, because definitely the reaction of the price to that resistance will determine what will happen with the pair next. And as we already discussed, bullish breakout of that resistance will be a very important event, and it will definitely push the pair much higher. The violation of that resistance will indicate that bullish trend on the pair continues. So in case of a bullish violation, anticipate a further bullish continuation. Alternatively, monitor a 4-hour time frame, and on a 4-hour time frame, we have the range. By the way, we have the price action here, by the way, is very, 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 very peculiar. So, and 4-hour candle closes in 3 hours. So what we have on a 4-hour time frame now, we have the range here. Again, the range. You can see how many ranges we already spotted today. Yeah, so it is kind of the nature of the market to form the ranges where the trading volumes are accumulating. So we have the range here. And within that range, again, the smart money are placing their orders. Big players are already placing their orders. And we don't know what is their intention. But as always, the violation of the boundaries of the range can indicate what were the real intentions of the big players. And the violation of the support of the range will indicate the strength of the sellers. It will indicate that the selling volumes were strong enough to violate that strong intraday support cluster. So bearish violation of 4-hour candle close below that will give you a strong bearish signal that will push the prices lower to that horizontal support. So that is the main focus if you're looking for shorting. Also, if we check an hourly time frame, on an hourly time frame, we also have a strong bearish continuation right here. From a price action perspective, traders, take a look what happened after the test of that horizontal resistance. Here, we got this rising channel, right? We got the rising parallel channel right here. We see the violation of the support of the channel at the moment. And check what happened with the price within the boundaries of that rising channel. You can see that here we formed a cup and handle formation. And with this bearish imbalance, we are currently violating the support of the support of the channel and the neckline of this cup and handle formation. So if a candle closes below that, yeah, you can look for intraday shorting opportunity on a retest of a broken trend line right here with the stop loss above the highs and the target being here. Not sure how exactly this candle here will close because we already see that such a candle is a very strong one. It can be easily a bearish engulfing candle. So watch carefully, but for now, we can see that resistance holds. We see that the price nicely respects that resistance, and for now, yeah, we can easily reach the support of the range that we spotted on the 4-hour time frame, and then we will wait for breakout. What will be the next one? Traders, let me know what else to analyze for you. I see a question about pound CAD pair. That will be the next instrument that we will check. On the pound CAD pair, very interesting what is happening with the pound CAD pair at the moment, because the price is preparing to test this horizontal resistance. Yes, we have a very... By the way, I guess we should even open the weekly. Opening a weekly time frame, you should realize that on a pound CAD pair, we have a very significant horizontal resistance here. The resistance that the price respected for many years. And for now, that resistance holds. Returning back to a daily time frame, here's what we can spot on a daily. On a daily here, we also have this trend line. The trend line that the price respected from where we saw the rejection and the bullish movement. So main focus now will be on that horizontal resistance, and the reaction of the price to that horizontal resistance will determine what will happen with the pair next. I will monitor the intraday price action, and I will look for a pattern here, for a bearish confirmation here to short the market from that resistance. However, remember that today we are expecting the oil data. It is not displayed as the important news, but for the CAD pair, for the CAD pair, oil data is very significant for the CAD period. Everything about oil can dramatically affect the price action on pound CAD. So I would recommend waiting for the news first, because news will clarify what to expect from the pair next, and then simply wait for confirmation around an important key level. Then the next instrument that we will check will be pound Swiss. On pound Swiss with my students, by the way, we managed to catch a very nice bullish movement. Analyzing pound Swiss pair on a daily time frame, we spotted a test of a significant horizontal structure. This one, yes, that was the structure that we spotted with my students. The market violated that structure, and on a retest of that, we spotted a very strong bullish confirmation. We spotted here the cup and handle formation, and we took a long trade on a retest of a broken neckline of this formation. So what is happening with the market at the moment? We are testing the current highs, and this highs here match with the horizontal resistance on the left. Yes, we have a very solid horizontal resistance here. Honestly, I think that the market here may go even higher. And so far, I do believe that our main resistance is somewhere here, that cluster. Yes, from the historical perspective, it feels like that cluster here is the most significant one. And most likely the buyers will manage to push the prices all the way up to that resistance. So those who are looking for shorting, I truly believe that for now it is not a good moment to short the pair. For now, I think that the market may go higher and we can easily reach 1.15 level. So be prepared for a further bullish continuation. What is up with New Zealand CAD? With the New Zealand CAD pair, this morning I spotted some local smart money setup. We can spot that for now, New Zealand CAD pair is stuck on that daily horizontal support. And for now, we can see that for 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row, we are standing on that support. So from a swing perspective, by the way, bearish violation of that support, a daily candle close below, will be a very important event that will push the pair higher, lower, at least to that support. Yes, so if we violate that key level and close below that on a daily, anticipate a bearish movement to 0811 level. That will be the next goal for the sellers. But for now, we are consolidating on that key level, and we are trading within a horizontal range here. You can see that we have a very nice horizontal range. Analyzing how the price was reacting to the support of the range here, we can see a very classic smart money concepts setup here. You can see that the price attempted to violate that support. You can see that we dropped below that, and for some time we were trading below that support. That is the classic example of inducement. With that, smart money traders forced the sellers to start shorting the pair, implying that here we have a valid breakout of the support. At the same time, with this inducement, smart money attempted to stop out the buyers who were buying from that support to grab the liquidity. Then if we analyze how the price acted after this inducement, we can see that here the market formed a double bottom formation. And a very important event that happened after this false violation is a bullish movement with the breakout of the neckline of the pattern. You can see that the price managed to return back above that horizontal structure and then formed a strong bullish imbalance that violated the neckline of this double bottom formation. yes, giving us a very important sign of strength of the buyers. So that was the signal for me that that entire bearish movement here was the manipulation, and I made a prediction that the pair will go higher, and in the morning I shared long signal on my free Telegram channel. What we can expect from the pair now, we can for now expect a further bullish continuation. We have a strong resistance here, so most likely for now the market will keep consolidating within that range, and we will most likely reach the resistance of the range. At least we're gonna reach this 81.7 level, the level based on this 4-hour candle close. And again, as I said, we have the oil inventories data coming for all the CAD pairs. This data is very significant. So if you're looking for some strong fundamental confirmation, please wait for the news release first. Now, European pair. What is up with European? Let's check the situation on European. With European pair, I do believe that even though the price action, by the way, on European pair for the last 4 days is very, very, very weird. Because we got here the strong horizontal resistance, and from such a perspective, it is truly hard to see whether the breakout here is confirmed or not, because these candles here are very, 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 very strange. But still, what this price action definitely shows is that that horizontal resistance here doesn't hold anymore. It is no more valid. It feels like it lost its significance. So I think that probabilities will be high that the pair will keep growing. Yes, I do believe that we can expect more growth here, and our closest resistance so far is that horizontal structure cluster. By the way, those who follow my free Telegram channel know that earlier I already shared a very bullish signal for Euro pound. We spotted the breakout of some important trend line. This one, yeah. We spotted the violation of that trend line, and I posted a bullish signal indicating that the violation of that trend line is a very, very important event. Royal Jeremiah says, please, Vasily, which news site do you use? So I prefer to combine 2 sites. So obviously, I check the news on TradingView. By the way, they recently changed the design of the economic calendar, and now it looks much better. I truly like how it looks now, and I combine that with the economic calendar on investing.com website. So I use 2, yes, and on investing.com and on TradingView, I also read the news because few people know. But for example, imagine you trade gold, and imagine that you're wondering what are the current news about gold. If you, yeah, you can see that here. If you click the razor here, not the razor, how it's called, not sure how it's called. This, if you if you click this sign here, it will open all the fresh articles about gold with the fundamental analysis and some important news events that caused the recent movements on gold. It is very, very useful, truly, and quite often, I check the charts, I see some crazy movement, and I start checking the news on TradingView immediately, and very, 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 very often the website quite accurately states what caused a movement on the market. So I do believe it is very, very, very useful. I'm even thinking about recording a video on about some hidden features of TradingView, because I know that a lot of my members, students, and followers use TradingView, but few people know that there are so many nice features here that are quite hard to find. Yeah, even the economic calendar now is here on the right bottom, and man, I can imagine how hard it is to just to just notice that it is here. Yeah, I guess they chose the terrible place for placement the economic calendar. Yeah, try to find it, man. Good luck. And yeah, Forex Factory is also good. Yeah, I frequently my students say that Forex Factory is very good, provides very good economic calendar as well. So I do agree. Now let's check CAD yen and movies. Thank you for your support. Let's check CAD yen here and discuss. So with CAD yen here, as we analyzed some yen pair, and CAD yen looks very similar to Aussie yen, probably. Yeah, probably we checked Aussie yen. So the thing is that CAD yen is globally bullish, trading in a global bullish trend. And what happened with CAD yen recently? We violated that horizontal resistance and set a new higher high. Instead of going higher after the retest of a broken structure, the market dropped, though, and feels like that entire bullish movement here was the manipulation. Now the market is stuck around that demand zone. Yes, it is a very significant demand cluster right here, and I do believe that chances will be high that the price will manage to violate that. Bearish violation of that demand cluster will push the pair much lower. So if you're looking for a bearish signal here, my recommendation for you is to wait for a breakout of that structure cluster. For intraday traders, CAD yen also provided a very strong bearish confirmation today. If we open CAD yen pair on an hourly time frame, we can easily identify here a very nice bearish flag pattern. Yes, and you can see that at the moment we see the breakout of the support of the flag. Before that, we also formed a double top pattern right here. We violated its snake line after the test of that intraday horizontal resistance. So here there are a lot of bearish clues on the pair. Yes, and from the price action perspective, you could easily predict what is going to happen with the market. Swiss yen. So dollar yen is falling. Yeah. Feels like all yen pairs are falling now. Yeah, feels like, wow, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. And honestly, with my strategy, there was no chance to be involved in this bearish movement simply because there was the market violated both structures with one single candle and dropped immediately to the support. So honestly, I would not manage to catch the trade here. But still, I'm happy that the patterns that we spotted here work perfectly as they should. Yeah. Omer says, "How often do you stream good content?" Thank you, man. Thank you, man. You know, I do the live sessions on daily basis for my Trading Academy members. You can check more about that on my website, VasilyTrader.com, and I'm planning to resume the free live sessions as well. So last year I did a lot of live sessions. This year I took a pause, and now I think we're gonna resume. Yeah, so Swiss yen we discussed. Yeah, so traders, we discussed a lot of pairs today. Swiss yen is also currently breaking this key support. Yes, those who trade Swiss yen traders, we have a very significant support cluster that the market is currently testing. We see a huge cup and handle formation here, so feels like we may see some bearish continuation on the pair, and the bearish violation of that support can give you a strong bearish signal that will push the prices lower, at least to that support. So for now, watching how the market is falling at the moment, my recommendation is to wait for a breakout of that support. It will push the market lower. So I guess that is the great moment to finish. Yes, and I'm happy to resume streaming. I'm happy that there are so many questions today, nice comments, nice feedbacks. Yeah, and I hope that with my analysis you learned something new. I hope that the insights that I provided for you today will help you make money in trading. As always, if you're interested in education, in premium stuff, do not forget to check my website. It is vasilytrader.com. Also, do not forget to subscribe to my social networks. I have a free Telegram channel, I have TradingView page, I have Twitter, I have Facebook group. All the links you can find in the description below. As always, please do not forget to like this live stream, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and do not forget to watch my educational videos. I have a lot of videos about smart money concepts, swing trading, structure analysis, multiple time frame analysis, everything you need to learn how to trade. Thank you, traders, and the recording will be provided in a couple of minutes. Thank you.